I have a very official list.
I have mine.
Don't look, though. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
board games.
And
board gamey things.
Exactly. Look at my Hunt Trick shirt. Hunt tricks, don't quit till it's done, done, done. We're going up, up, up. This is our moment. Golden.
Listen, I also agree it's a great movie.
Great movie.
I'm not obsessed with it like you are, but it's a great movie. Very catchy tunes.
You're my soda pop. We're here today with a video. And today's video is all about, we are, believe it or not. We're going to be talking about our 10 favorite games that we have played so far this year. Now, few caveats. Number one, not all
Everyone always skips caveats.
Yeah, number one, these are our opinions. Number two, not all of these games came out in 2025. These are just new to us games, right? We have played over 90 new to us games so far this year.
Doesn't seem like a lot.
Which, yeah. Honestly, like,
but it seems like more than it should be, given how little we've played.
Yeah, it feels like we
in the last 3 months.
Exactly. Let me just look at some current. So at this point, we have played 337 plays, 181 different games. We are way off track.
Yeah.
For where
we were last year.
Yeah. Well, I can do it. This is how bad we've been this year. Bad. Last year at this point, we had 597 plays, 317 different games, and 205 new games.
Yeah, so we're like half.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yep, about half. Anyways, we're just having a slow year, you know? Everything's just moving a little bit slower and faster all at the same time. The point is, these are our 10 favorite games that we've played so far this year. They are in no particular order, okay? Don't make me rank them. I wrote mine on this sheet because my phone's going to die. Jeff, do you have any honorable mentions?
I do have one.
I have 3. What's your honorable mention?
I have a lot of trick takers on my list.
Okay.
And this is a trick taker.
Got it.
Probably one of the games I've played the most of the trick takers, at least.
Oh.
That's Tricky Time Crisis.
Oh.
Tricky Time Crisis is a trick-taking game where you can either have villains or heroes in your hand. And you are trying to, they're all suited. Yeah. And when you win tricks, you're going to be putting those suits in front of you. And ultimately what you want to do is have one of each colored suit in front of you in order to score the maximum points. I'm not going to get into the nuance of why and that sort of thing. But how those tricks are won are dependent on, like, if there's a villain in the trick.
The villains versus heroes.
Yeah. So if the heroes can add up to a value higher than the villains, then the heroes will win the trick. And then if you played a hero, you'll get to take a card. Or if the villains won, they get to take like 2 cards, etc., etc., etc. It's just a really, really good trick-taking game that we played a bunch of when we were in Seattle. Charlie, our friend Charlie, showed it to us, and it didn't quite crack the list because there's a few trick takers that I like a little bit more than it that were new to me this year. So, yeah, but it's really, really fun.
Cool. I have 3 honorable mentions, and I could have had more if I wanted to, but I didn't. This is my short 20.
Okay, well, I have 3 then.
Okay.
Well, I'll do one more, because I know one more off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay. So my first honorable mention is going to be Juicy Fruits. I had just such a great time playing that game. There's something in my eye. I would really like to play it with you, because I think you would really like it, but yeah, I played it at Canada Plays. I had a great time, and it's an honorable mention.
Juicy Fruit's been around for a while, right?
It's been around for a while. Yeah, I like to play it some more.
Okay, mine is Slambo. Slambo is like a 2-player
tug of war
card game. It reminded me of just like playing old card games with family. You know, like War. Yeah. Or like that sort of thing.
Trying to push somebody over the edge.
Yeah, basically. And it was very, very, very good. It is from All Play. We did cover it, I believe.
We played it.
Did we cover it?
We did. I think we played it and then did a snapshot on it. I don't remember. We definitely covered it, though.
But anyway, Slambo is just a really, really great 2-player card game. Small box card game if you're looking for something like that. not a big rule set. I think there's a bunch of variants you can play in it, but just kind of a fun, take that type card game for people looking for a small box area.
Exactly. Okay, my next honorable mention.
Well,
I'll do two.
Yeah.
My next one is Unstoppable. I've only played it once. If I had played this more, which I will be playing it more because I'm going to do a solo mode on it, this would definitely have made my top 10. Mm-hmm. Unstoppable is from Renegade Games. It's a solo or like 2-player co-op game where you are playing a faction and fighting off bosses, and it's John D. Clare, you're card crafting, you're doing all sorts of great things. It's awesome. I am going to do a solo mode on it. I'm very excited to play it again. But once again, I just need more plays.
What's the premise? Like, what's the theme?
Like, it's like Aliens, and you're basically trying to overcome the boss ship and all of the bad guys. So they're like coming after you, and you're going like round over round while you're building up your hand and your deck.
Oh, that's cool.
And the cards are multi-purpose. So on one side, it's the bad guy, and the other side, it's when you defeat them, you get the card.
Yep.
Anyways, it's
Sounds
great.
Cool.
Yeah, and then my other one is, I'm assuming, going to be on Jeff's list, but I've only played this like twice, and that's Toy Battle. And I just think it's really fun. I'm sure you'll hear more about it later. But
possibly.
I need to play it more, but I've really enjoyed when I've played it.
Sure.
Yeah.
We'll see if I talk about it later.
We'll see. Now, once again, our lists are not in any particular order, okay? So we're just doing rando brandos here.
Yeah.
Jeff, what's your number 10?
So my first one, my number 10 is another trick-taking game. Pseudo trick-taking game. There's a little bit more to it, and that is 3 chapters. 3 chapters.
It's on my list, too, so we could both talk about it. Go ahead.
3 chapters is a game that is played over 3 chapters. The first chapter is going to be card drafting. Mm-hmm. So you're going to be drafting a hand of cards. The second chapter of the game is a trick-taking element. Mm-hmm. And then the third chapter of the game is you're going to take all of your cards. So when you win a trick, you just take your card back.
Yep.
There's no there's no reason to necessarily win a trick unless a card. Well, that's not true because you'll get points for winning tricks. Mm-hmm. But ultimately, what I'm saying is when you win a trick, you're just all taking your cards back that you've played into the trick. Because the third chapter, you're going to take all the cards that you drafted and score them.
Like Fantasy Realm style.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of these cards it's all fairy tale themed, and the art is phenomenal. Mm-hmm. And it's all kind of like playing off of each other. So, if you have, I'm trying to think of an example, like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears.
Yeah, or like Jack and the Giant.
Yeah, they're probably going to score better if either they're in a trick together or if they're in your hand at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you can kind of play this game multiple ways. Maybe you want to win a bunch of tricks and try to score points that way. Or maybe you just want to make the best possible hand to start and you don't care about tricks. Mm-hmm. Or maybe you want to do a collection of those 2 things. And it's just, the more I played it, we played it a bunch again while we were in Seattle. I think that's going to be a common theme here. Mm-hmm. The more I played it, the more I liked it. I think it's just such a great little twist on, fantasy realms and trick taking. And I really liked it, and I want to play it more.
Yeah, that's on my list too. This game should not be as fun as it is, but it is great, and it plays so quickly. And I have played it at every player count that you can on the box, because I first played it at Canada Plays, and it was like that one game that we kept going back to over and over and over again. It's easy to teach, it's quick to play, but it is one of those games where you'll play one round with new players, and they'll immediately be like, I get it now, let's play again.
It's the new Seas on Paper.
Exactly. Yeah, it's fantastic. If you can find yourself a copy, it's from Amigo. We ourselves do not own a copy, but I would love to get a copy. Yet. Yeah. What's next?
Next up for me...
We're probably going to have a lot of overlap.
Probably. Is a game that is not available yet, but Kickstarter has completed and will be fulfilling, I'm assuming, probably early next year. And that's from Roxy Games, and that is Excalibur.
Yeah, it's on my list too.
Excalibur is a hidden deduction game where ultimately you are trying to go around and around
and around
and around trying to end the game with Excalibur in your hand.
Yeah.
So there are 3 regions of Avalon in the middle of the board, and Excalibur and the Cursed Blade are going to start in someone's hand. And it's little like chits, essentially.
Yeah. Chits.
And all of these chits are going to have different abilities on them. And each round, you're going to play out one of your chits. And the chits might say, pass one to your left, or steal one from another player, or reveal one and replace, that sort of thing. Ultimately, all you're trying to do is deduce who and where Excalibur is, get it into your hand, and then try to keep it in your hand until the game ends. But you also don't want the curse blade. So that's ultimately what you're doing. It's just a very fast, very fun deduction game with a little bit of like meanness to it, or take that, and you know, it's just a fun time, and I really like it. I liked it when it was first in prototype form. The production quality, as Roxley does, is incredible. It's just super fun, and I think it's a great game. It's great for people that don't play board games. It is such a great party game.
Oh yeah,
I think.
Yeah, if you're a fan of games like Werewolf and stuff like that, but this is so much like
So
it's
fast.
quick. It's silly, it's fun, and it's like suspicious because everybody is like stealing each other's stuff, and then you don't know where anything is. And there's one chip that's like, if you have a sword, you have to say, and then nobody will say anything. You're like, where the heck are the swords? Like, what's going on? Yeah, it's really fun. We did take it to Seattle. We do have a playthrough if you're interested in seeing how it works.
Yes.
And we filmed our playthrough, and then I think like right after we sat down and played again with Jason, so we could play with more players. But it's super fun party game.
Agreed. Me again?
Yeah.
Can we get through this whole list matching?
No, because you've
this next one I don't think is going to be on yours. Next one up for me is another trick taker, and that is Torchlit.
No.
Okay, I figured it wasn't going to be on yours. Torchlit is a trick taking game with a dungeon crawl theme attached to it. In this game, you are, just like in normal trick taking mechanisms, you're going to try to win tricks. And when you win tricks, you're going to be moving your character along this little miniature dungeon board. And the loser of that trick is then going to take a card and apply it to one space in that dungeon. So the spaces in the dungeon are from 1 to 7. They're going to place a card in one of those dungeon spaces. At the end of the round, you're going to score points based off of where you've ended in the dungeon. Your little meeple has ended in the dungeon. How many cards are in that specific space. On top of that, you are going to have a torch card to start that you're going to set aside. And that is basically you bidding on where you think you're going to end up in the dungeon at the end of the round. And it's going to amplify your points. The only other thing is there are like dragon cards. And if those get placed out into slots in the dungeon, they just multiply your points at the end of the round. Whoever has the most points at the end of the game wins. It's very enjoyable. Again, I love trick-taking games. And I love how they keep adding little things to make it interesting.
How they keep doing that.
And I very much like Torchlit. I don't think it's readily available here yet. I think it's coming. We do have a copy, though, and I think it's a great little con game. Again, another one. Most of these, actually, were introduced to me by our friend Charlie. So thank you to Charlie for being a wonderful human being.
Shout out to Charlie.
But Torchlit is great.
Yeah, I really liked it. Didn't make my list. I think I just don't love trick-taking as much as you do. I really enjoy it. Yeah. But I just,
That's fair.
Not enough. I like bikes. Okay, next one for me. I could not possibly do this list without this game. And I actually am shocked that we only first played this in 2025. And that is Crafting the Cosmos.
It didn't make my list.
Shock and appall.
It's one of those things. I think you like comboiness a little bit more.
Man,
than
I love
well, I shouldn't say a little bit more. You like combo-y.
I like a brain
stuff
burn
way more than I do.
I like a puzzle. I like an optimization engine.
Crafting Cosmos is a great game.
Yeah.
But
so, Crafting the Cosmos, you are doing exactly that. You are crafting the cosmos. We have tons of content on this channel about the game, but basically you are like moving marbles around in order to take different actions, building out kind of a cosmos in your player area in order to score points. There's so much more to it than that, but this is exactly what Jeff said. This is an optimization puzzle. This is combos. This is, I'm going to do this, which will allow me to do this, which will allow me to do this, and I'm going to take this, and I love that. I wish that I could play this solo. I wish this had a solo mode, but it doesn't. But we've played it at 2 players. We've played it at 4 players. We've played it at 3 players. I've played it at 3 players. and it's on Board Game Arena. And now, just talking about it, I need to go start a game of
I
it.
was going to say, we haven't played that one online in a while.
No, it's so good. I love everything. I love everything about this game. Like, this is definitely a contender to get into my top 50 easily.
All right, next one up for me is another trick taker and the final trick taker on my list. I also don't think this will be on your list, and that is Trick Takers.
Creative name.
Not on your list?
No.
I didn't think so. Trick Takers is an asymmetrical trick-taking game. There are going to be a bunch of different factions that are out on the board, and they all have kind of different win conditions. Some are going to break the rules of the game. Some of them have win conditions that'll trigger if it's like the final round. Some of them will trigger immediately if their condition is met during that round, etc., etc. You're going to be drafting these characters before the round, and again, like a lot of them, like one character has their own deck of cards that you will take, and they're super, super powerful, but you don't want to win that many tricks with them, and it's really hard not to win tricks with them because the cards are so powerful. One of the factions actually flips the order of Trump to be the reverse of what it normally is if they're in the round. And so there's like this really cool nuance of not only trying to win tricks, but also playing off of the characters that are all in the round, because that changes every round as you play through it. I really like Trick Takers. I think it's probably a little bit...
I found it very confusing.
Yeah, it's a little bit more involved of a trick-taking game than I think most people would probably be enjoying.
Yeah,
but
I
think
two
if
versions. There's Trick Takers and there's
King's Trick Takers is even more convoluted. I think if you like Trick Takers as much as I do, then it's probably worth trying out. If you don't, I would say probably not. It is just a little bit more nuanced and involved in that sort of thing, and understanding the characters and how they work. And I do think you need to know trick taking pretty decently well in order to enjoy that game.
Totally.
But Trick Takers is great.
What's next? Oh, the next one on my list, I don't know will have made your list, but that is Rumble Nation.
Nope.
It is
great.
I love this game.
It is great.
This I first played at Canada Plays, then we played it again with Rodney and Christy, then we played it on BGA with Mark Murphy. And
Mark Murphy from the Brothers Murph.
Of the Brothers Murph. And I love this game. It's an area control game, but it's like the most simple form of area control. And so basically you're rolling dice, and then you are using certain like dice in order to know where on the board you're placing out your troops, and the other set of dice, or the other die, is like how many you are setting out.
And you get to choose those two.
Yeah, and then you are, at the end of the game, once everybody's troops are in, there's a few special cards you can get. You're just going to go from the lowest region, and you're going to keep working over. But if you have won majority in, like, Region 1, then you get to, what's it called? They basically march. They get to, like, you get to redistribute your people, like 3 of them. Into adjacent regions. And so, like,
these are building up, cascading.
Yeah, and so you have to, like, constantly be planning out, be like, oh, okay, like, I'm going to go in here because I'll be able to get into here. So I need to make sure I have at least one person there, because you can't go into an adjacent region unless you have at least one troop there. And I just think it's really interesting. It's like the rules are very straightforward, but it's highly strategic.
It's wild by the time you get to like the 6th or 7th region how much things have changed.
Yeah.
Because people have been moving stuff around. And then you get to 12 and it's like, I don't even.
Yeah.
You put all these troops into 12, think you're going to win it. Because each region is worth that amount of victory points or something like that, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's just like, it's very good.
Yeah. And it is on Board Game Arena if you are curious to try.
Next one up for me, Jamie did already mention. So it's now my turn to talk about it. And that is Toy Battle. I've played a disgusting amount of Toy Battle. I'm currently playing with Middle Class Joe, and we're going through all the maps. I am objectively terrible at Toy Battle. I think Sam over at Lord of the Board beat me. Like, I taught him the game. I won the first game, and then I think he rattled off 10 wins in a row.
That makes sense.
After that, I've not beaten Joe yet, I don't think. I'm terrible at it. But it's so fun. I don't even care.
Who cares if you're having
Toy
fun?
Battle is a 2-player only game where you are putting your toys out onto all of these different maps. There's a ton of variability in this game, and all the maps are a little bit different. You're putting out your toys onto this map, trying to draw a line of adjacency and area control to the other person's headquarters. So in order to place on the headquarters, on your opponent's headquarters, which means you win immediately, you have to be able to draw a line. And all of the troops have varying degrees of power. So from like the duck, which is a wild, which is basically the duck can be placed on any other toy, but also any other toy can be placed on it. There's 1, 2, up into 7 right now. And a little tidbit is like at the beginning of the game, you're going to actually remove like 2 or 3 troops. So each person's hand can be slightly different.
Yeah.
And then ultimately you are allowed to place in an open space. You can place one of your toys in an open space adjacent to your headquarters, or an open space adjacent to any of your other toys, or on top of an opponent whose power yours is higher than.
Right.
And then again, ultimately, what you're trying to do is draw a line and place one of your toys on the headquarters. There is an alternate win condition. All of these regions will have stars associated with it. And these regions, if you surround them with all your troops, you get to take those stars. If you get 7 stars, you also win immediately.
Yeah.
It's so good. It is also on BGA. I will state that game might be the best bang for your buck I've ever seen in a game, other than Res Arcana. Toy Battle the production's crazy. It's like a $40
so
game.
Much variability.
And there's like 8 maps.
Yeah.
And the toys are all the same. I'm hoping they'll release some expansion packs for new toys and stuff. Nice. But the amount of maps that are in it, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't say enough good things about it. I'm obsessed with it. Go try it out on BGA. If you like it, grab a copy. It's super fun. And very easy. Very easy.
Next one's definitely not on Jeff's list because this is a solo-only game that I myself just discovered this year. Too slow. And that is For Northwood.
I thought you were saying too slow, and I was like, I've not actually heard of that.
Never heard of that game. Too slow. Yeah, For Northwood. Ugh. Obsessed. Yeah. It's just a card game. It is a solo trick-taking game. I guess I do have a trick taker on my list.
You showed it to me.
Basically, what is happening is you have a bunch of different, I think it's 7 different fiefdoms that are out in front of you. And you are trying to persuade the leaders of those fiefdoms to become your ally. You're doing that by playing a trick-taking game with them. The the AI character is just a deck of cards, and they are going to flip a card, and you are going to flip and try and win or lose tricks based on the number that leader is on the fiefdom. So if they're number 7, then you need to win 7 tricks. If they're number 2, you need to win 2 tricks. So you like look at your hand and you kind of bet like, okay, well, I think I could win 3. It is insanely difficult because you are playing against a deck of cards. You don't really know what's coming up. You just kind of have to, make the best of what you've got. But it is addicting, and there's also a ton of variability in it because there's so many different leaders. And the thing is, if you overcome a fiefdom, then that leader becomes your ally, and you have like 4 cards in front of you that you can use their special ability, and then you can sub one of those in to use their special ability to help you throughout the game. Fantastic.
It's super popular right now.
Super popular. It's on Board Game Arena, and it is travel friendly. It's cute as heck.
It's interesting. You earlier you were like, I don't know if I like trick taking, and you just said that. No.
I know, it's the only one on my list. Solo trick taking, I do like. Anyways, that's For Northwood. I would highly recommend you play it, and don't be discouraged if you lose.
That's the whole point of solo games.
The whole point of a solo game is to lose, exactly.
Next one up for me is a Nouveau.
A Bouvet.
Is it on yours?
No.
Oh, I thought it would be.
No.
And that is Le Havre. We just talked about Le Havre in a prior snapshot. So go check that out if you want to learn more about it. But I'll just briefly say Le Havre is a traditional Uwe game with a little bit of twist to it. You have a harbor track. You're going to be moving up this harbor track. You're going to be taking resources to add to your pool. You're going to be using those resources to build buildings, which are going to give you access to upgraded resources to build better buildings, to build ships. Ultimately, what you're trying to do is ship off your goods for money. Money is victory points at the end of the game. You do have to feed people and all of the traditional Uwe things. There is traditional Uwe reproduction processes with animals.
100 cows, one baby.
But I really, really liked this iteration of that system. I think Le Havre is going to skyrocket up my Uwe list.
Mm-hmm. We don't own it. We need to get it.
We don't own it. I absolutely loved it, and I'm looking forward to playing more of it.
I really liked it too, but didn't make my list. So there. Next one on my list, I'm curious if it's on your list, is Imperium Horizons.
It is not.
It's not on your list. Wow.
I think that is a solo game.
Yeah,
I really, really, really liked it.
Yeah.
But I think it's a solo game, and I'm indifferent on the solo games.
So, Imperium Horizons, yes, I would love to play this as a solo game. It's supposed to be great. So there's Horizons, Legends, Classics. We played
in
Horizons.
The Star Trek one, which
Classics. Horizons.
That might be one.
That might be one.
Captain's Chair.
Yeah. Is that the same thing?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so you are going to play a faction. There's a bunch of different factions that you can choose from, and you are essentially building out a civilization, and all of the factions are going to work different, so it's a little bit hard to explain how it works, but there's different phases of the game. There could be attack. Maybe you actually don't have a faction that does any kind of attack stuff. There's also a market, and you're going to be adding cards. There's different types of cards that do different types of things, and there's also different phases. It's one is barbaric, and then the other one is after you're out of the barbaric. Civilized or something like that. However, I played a character that just flip-flopped, and you can only play those certain cards during those certain eras.
I played a faction that it was the opposite. I started civilized, and I wanted to become barbaric.
Yeah, you were an alien.
I was the Martians.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyways, it is. I think it. When you get going, not very complicated to I know what I'm doing, but
the hurdle to get into that game.
It's a learn. It's a bit of a learn. And even now I'm I'd love to play it solo. I would have to relearn it, I think. But I just had a great time. And because once again, it's an... Hi, Juno.
Hi.
She's had enough. She's so hot. Once again, it's an optimization puzzle. I love a civ game. I love building out a civilization. You've got all of these cards that will sometimes work for you and sometimes not work for you at certain times, and you kind of get what you get with your hand. And there's just a lot going on, but I had a really great time. We played it 1.5 times. The first one was a learning game, and they were we could play harder factions, and that's what we did. It's a long boy though. It takes a while, but it's very
we played it 3 players, and I think everyone at the table agreed it's 2-player maximum.
Yeah,
because in that game, adding players, all it does is add time.
Yeah, it's because there's a little bit of interaction, sure, but most of it isn't.
Is your solo. Yeah. Next one up for me, I think it might be on your list, but I'm not sure. And that is Relic Hunter's Expedition. Oh, interesting. We did also just do a snapshot of this where we mistakenly just called it Expeditions, but it is actually Relic Hunter Expeditions. So if you want to, again, hear more about it, go check out our snapshot that we released last week. Relic Hunters is a similar game in vein to Quest for El Dorado. You are going to be building out a deck. It is a deck builder. With the objective of getting further and further along these this tile map region in order to find artifacts or relics. And the relics are in the farthest region of the map in undisclosed locations. So you kind of know roughly where the relics are, but you don't know exactly where they are. And it is difficult to get all the way to the relics, because you only start with so much movement and so much dig ability to start the game. So what you're doing is kind of progressing a little bit and being okay, I'm going to flip this tile, and maybe it gives you the ability to add a card to your deck, or it gives you a special bonus or money or whatever. And then you're all right, I got to go all the way back now because I can't progress further. Or you can choose to stay, but you can only draw from the cards that you still have remaining in your deck. So once you draw all of your cards, you're forced to go all the way back.
Gotta go back.
And why is that important? Because if you go all the way and reveal a relic, but then you don't have enough to dig it, well, guess what? You're screwed. Because then you got to go all the way back and start all over again. And someone can then go, oh, I know where the relic is now. I'll go there and dig it. So it's really, really enjoyable. It's very light fare. It's very easy to learn. It is
bright and colorful.
It is a Korean a Korea board games
Correct.
game right now. I don't know if they're coming out with a North American release at this time.
I'm pretty sure Capstone is doing it.
But if you are able to get a copy of this, it is language independent on the board.
Yeah.
And the cards. And there is an English rulebook on BGG.
Of course.
It's very good. I do like Quest for Eldorado a lot, and this game is similar vibes. So if you like deck builders, you're looking for something a little bit simpler.
Yep.
It's great.
It is a little bit of a race style game too, because you're racing for those relics. Yeah, it's super duper fun. It didn't quite make my list though. However, what did make my list? Slay. All day. Slay the Spire. The board game. Didn't make your list.
No, again. So, I like it. We've had this conversation a lot.
Yeah.
I like, if I'm going to play Slay the Spire solo,
you're just gonna
I'll play the video game. And I would play the board game to add the co-op element.
Sure.
But I don't know if I need to do that.
The point is, I became heavily addicted.
Well, you started with the board game, right?
No. I became heavily addicted to Slay the Spire, the video game, during our trip to Seattle, when I picked up my Steam Deck I thought, I'll try it. Didn't know really what it was.
I predicted it, by the way.
And it was an instant addiction. And then I was like, I got to play the board game. And you and Nick were both like, the board game is literally the video game. And I was like, perfect. I have done a whole solo mode on the Board Game Geek channel. I am more likely to reach for a solo board game versus a video game.
That is true.
It just is what it is. And if you have
Sometimes I wish I could.
Yeah, if you've played Slay the Spire, the video game, you will enjoy the board game. Like Jeff mentioned, it does give you an opportunity to play it with other players. I haven't done that. I've only played it solo.
It's fun.
But I would like to play it with more players. It's a deck builder, boss battler, going up through a map, fighting baddies. Yeah, and then you die and you have to start all over again. I've never won.
Yeah. I played it at 3-player, and the co-op was fun. It adds
more time.
I
probably want to only do
But it is cool to be like, hey, like, I need some help over here. Do you think you can, like, attack my lane? I did like that. Next one up for me is one we played in Seattle with Sam and his wife, Kate, and that is Minecart Town. I haven't expressed this in a while, I don't think.
How much you love Sam?
Yes. That too. How much I love pick up and deliver games.
You do.
And like route building. And this is very much a route building game. You ultimately have all of these little like cardboard tiles, yeah, thank you. That you are basically just trying to build routes in your little town. Everyone has their own little town that they're trying to deliver goods to, and you're going to be like drafting these tiles. Some of them are like end game scoring tiles. Some of them will let you produce different resource types. And then ultimately what you're trying to do is build train tracks, build carts from region to region in order to like produce the good to deliver the good. And like there's like these rules about being able to like go all the way along your route and pick things up on the way. It's an optimization puzzle and kind of route building and kind of pick up and deliver. And it hits all the perfect notes for me. I really liked it.
We should just apologize to Charlie for being such a difficult group to teach the game to. Because we were all like, what happens if this? And then
oh my God. Sam and Kate's AP.
You guys.
Guys, take your turns.
That was so funny. They were like, did you do? And Jeff's like, done. I'm done. Anyways, yeah, that was really fun.
It's just Sam. It's not Kate.
No, it's never Kate.
It's never Kate. Yeah.
My next one, I assume, is also not on
My
your
next
list.
two are not on your list. I know that for sure because you've not played them.
My next one is another game that I've played solo, and that is Marvel Dice Throne Missions. Okay. I don't know that you played this for the first time this year or last year.
So here's a fun fact. Yes, I work for Dice Throne, and yes, it's shocking this isn't on my list because I actually haven't played the finalized version of this game.
Yeah.
I've played this on
TTS. Yeah.
And it was pre-production.
Yeah.
Pre-anything. I've not actually played this on a table.
I would like to play it with you.
I would too because it's
great.
Of what I've played, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So but it's also not, that's not new to me this year.
Yeah. So I did a solo mode on this as well, and I did it two-handed. I played Wolverine and Daredevil, Wolverine and Deadpool against Mr. Sinister.
Yeah.
I was going for the X-Men vibes.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I just think this is so good. Basically, like, you've got this map and you have your characters. You're playing Dice Throne, but it's a way to play Dice Throne cooperatively.
Mm-hmm.
You're going through the map to fight different baddies with the goal to get to the main boss, in which case the map actually flips over and you've got your boss. Obviously, Marvel, it's all a bunch of, oh my god, there's so many different characters. There's like Doc Ock, and like I said, I played Mr. Sinister. You're going through all of these different Marvel characters. So if you love Marvel,
yeah,
it's excellent. If you love Dice Throne, it's excellent. And it plays so well solo. And I would really, really like to play it co-op. I basically played it co-op because I used two characters. Yeah. And typically, solo, you'd only play one. But the difficulty scales based on how many characters there are. Mm-hmm. It's great. I love a dice chucker.
Very challenging.
I love Marvel. Yeah. Also, I had to film it twice because I messed something up so bad in the first one that I was like, do you remember when I came out?
Yeah.
And I was like,
I do.
It was really bad. Anyways. I just think it's super fun. So if you've been interested, if you've tried the other Dice Throne co-op game, Adventures, this is better than that.
Yeah.
I haven't played Adventures.
It depends what you're looking for. I would say Adventures...
This is like an updated version, right?
I would say Adventures is more of your like traditional dungeon crawl experience.
Yeah.
And Marvel Missions is more of your one-shot.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I love it. I love to play it again.
Next one up for me, Jamie has not played, but I think would like to play...
I don't know what it is.
As soon as we can.
But yeah.
And that is Red Dust Rebellion.
Yeah.
Red Dust Rebellion has popped up on many of my most anticipated lists.
Many.
I think everyone knows that we love coin games.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the latest iteration in the coin series. Red Dust Rebellion is set in a Martian environment. Loosely, honestly, based around Dune. There's a lot of similarities to Red Dust Rebellion and Dune. Mm-hmm. We've talked about coin games a ton. I'm not going to get into specifics of this one. It works and operates very, very similarly to how most coin games works. With some added nuance to it. It also is super beneficial that we played a game and a half of this. In the game that we played, I eliminated Sam from Lord of the Board completely from contention and then won. Yeah. And it was probably the pinnacle of my gaming experience. I don't think I'll ever hit that threshold again. It was amazing. I love it. It's definitely up there from one. Like, I don't know if it's going to pass Cuba. Cuba's got a special little place.
Yeah.
But man, it is good. Loved it.
I love to play it.
I want to play it more.
I love inside jokes.
Yeah, love to be part of one someday.
Love to be part of one someday. Okay, my next one probably... No, okay. I'm going to do these in a different order. I don't think our last two are going to have any crossover. What?
I only have one more.
How is that possible? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have two more.
I have one more. Well, that makes sense because you're about to tell one, then I tell one, then you tell one.
Okay, next one Jeff hasn't played. And that, I think it's on our list to play at GaggleCon this weekend. Okay. And that is called Come Sail Away. And
I've seen the box.
It's a Sashi and Sashi game. And it's a bit more of a bigger game than, than some of their other ones that we've played, like the bus stop, the bus stop or whatever it is. Anyways, in this game, you are basically on a cruise ship and you are trying to get different color like cubes or meeples into different rooms. Mm-hmm. And there's like only certain ways that you can move through. So it's just like another kind of puzzly style game. Basically about like... Essentially going on a cruise ship.
Essentially.
Exactly. Nailed it. Yeah, it's been a little while since I played it. I played it at Canada Plays. And we're going to play it at GaggleCon this week. And I'm very excited because I really enjoyed it.
How many players is it?
I think it was up to 4.
What'd you play it at? I guess my question is that GaggleCon, is it like me and Christy game? Or is it you and Ronnie?
Yeah, I think Christy would like it. I think you'd like it.
Last one up for me.
Mm-hmm. This is a problem. We've got trinkets on the table.
You
probably noticed that.
It helps calm me down a little bit.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, last one up for me is a PAX game.
PAX Unplugged.
Not PAX Unplugged. It is in the PAX line, and that is PAX Penning.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a little fun fact about PAX Penning.
We bought it.
We did buy it. I did play it in Washington with my friends Charlie and Sam.
Jeez.
Over the board.
Yeah,
Rodney was not there, did not play it, I don't think. But here's a fun fact. These games, PAX Penning, are all like hand made and put together and all of this stuff by a lady in Europe.
Yeah.
And I can't remember her name. But it was, so I was like, wow, I'm going to support that. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
PAX Penning is probably one of the most interesting games I've ever played. It is a kind of deduction game, Viking themed.
Mm-hmm.
You are trying to spread your bloodline out amongst all of the players. So you will have a screen in front of you and a bunch of, I never know what those things are called.
Tokens.
Those little like stone-like tokens. Do you know what I mean? They're kind of glass.
Pebbles.
Yeah, kind of.
Polywogs.
Anyway, you're going to have a bunch of those, and those represent your bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're playing this game, you're going to be like giving your bloodline to people.
Sending it out a
and
little.
then people will be giving you their bloodline. And then like when you give out parts of your bloodline, you can give yours or other players.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's like kind of like two different win conditions depending
Game about
on
genetics, basically.
Yeah, kind of, honestly. There's a track on the side of the board to dictate whether kind of like the Vikings win or the king wins.
Mm-hmm.
And depending on how that ends will determine how the victory condition is met.
Mm-hmm.
So in our game, like the Vikings won. So then it became like who has the best bloodline.
Right.
And then that ended up being me.
Oh.
But here's the funny thing. If I win the game outright and I reveal, and let's say Sam across from me has more of his blood in my bloodline, then Sam wins.
Right, yeah.
But then, if Sam won, but Sam reveals his, and Charlie has more blood in Sam's bloodline, Charlie wins.
It's very confusing.
It's this cascade. It's so unique and so fun. There's like this track with these little totems that you put out to take your action selection, and then there's like this board where you're kind of cascading these pieces down in order to take extra blood into your bloodline or whatever. And like there's these penning tokens, which are basically coins. And depending on how many of those you have, you can take certain actions. It's incredible.
I like to play it.
It's incredible. It's not one that I think will hit many people's collection because one, it is pricey. It was pricey to get and ship over here because it is all handmade. It's beautiful.
For sure.
It's got this beautiful cloth board. I don't think it would be made for everyone, like in terms of like enjoyment. But I think with the right group, and if you like a little bit of like, kind of like table play, like which
table talk,
like we all do, and not meanness or king making, but you have to enjoy that kind of like talk around the table to be like, well, I think Jeff has a lot of his blood out right now, and people be like, yeah, I think he does too. It's that kind of game. Yeah. And it's incredible for what it is. But again, like it's one that I would love to bring around, but it doesn't come in a box. It's like a tote. The board is a cloth, which is the bag that you put all the tokens and everything in. Yeah. It's so unique and I absolutely loved it. I want to play it again, but I would need to play it with like Sam again so he can teach it. Yeah. Again, because it does have a little bit of like kind of nuance to it. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, PAX Penning, so good. I cannot speak enough good things about it. I loved it. If you like that type of game,
I would like to play it someday. All right. Last but not least, and possibly
tucked in.
Not my favorite, but it's pretty high up there. This is a salt and pepper game. I really like salt and pepper games. It's a 2-player game called Battle of the Divas.
It was very good.
So good.
Here's my problem. I don't remember it enough.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about what I remember.
I do remember playing it and being like, wow, that was good.
Yes. So each person is playing as a different opera diva. And you are going around to different opera houses and you are performing, trying to close out the opera, close down the opera.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
There is a lot going on in this game, like a lot of little things, but it's not like overly complicated. But basically, essentially,
Is that the one where
typically
it's the shape of the instruments on the board?
Yeah.
And you're putting your tokens out around it?
No, you're thinking of Shuffle and Swing.
Oh, okay.
There's a piano in this one, though, and you are trying to increase your range.
Yeah, that game's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
that one should have been on my list.
You're trying to increase your range. Like I said, you also have a hand of cards, and you're playing out cards in different events, and you are going to different opera houses, performing different things. You have and you are creating a timeline. Like that's what, there's so many different layers to this game.
That's an honorable mention.
You're creating a timeline that like you're putting out cards and trying to either ensure all of your cards are in proper time order, or trying to mess up where somebody else has their cards, so you mess up their timeline because you're going to be scoring off of that as well. For a game that comes in like the standard salt and pepper size box, it's so much game.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if maybe I should bring that to GaggleCon now, because Rodney would, I think, really like it.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm a little bit bummed because when we were doing the list, you said that one. I was like, I don't really remember that. But that's like a me thing. Mm-hmm. And now, I really liked, because it's like, I sucked at it. I was so bad. Jamie was building up this massive timeline. And my problem with these games is I always try to just screw with Jamie. Mm-hmm. And it never pays off for me. Mm-mm. And that's all I was trying to do the whole time. I was trying to screw over Jamie's timeline. Because once you set events, you can't really move them.
There's certain actions that allow you to, but like you have to go to that action. And you do the actions by moving up and down this piano, basically.
But there's limited ways.
Yeah.
So you can like inject these events into like someone. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Yeah, that's an honorable mention for me. Sorry, I overtook because I got excited, because that is a good game, and I do think Rodney would like it a lot.
Yeah, and the one that Jeff was thinking of is Shuffle and Swing, which I also loved. We played at 2 players, though.
That's why I didn't put it on.
But I think it's on BGA now. We played it at more players.
Bebop is.
No, we also played Shuffle and Swing with Mike.
I don't remember that.
I played it again.
I didn't.
Who the heck did I play it with?
I've only played it with you.
Who did I play it with?
I would have had. I think Shuffle and Swing would have been on this list if I had played it at 3 or 4. Mm-hmm. It's just it's fine at 2.
It's area control.
It's fine at 2.
Yeah.
But it's not memorable.
Should have been an honorable mention.
But if I played at 3 or 4, I love that like dice kind of like manipulation, like increase your skills and
yeah, very good. Anyways, those are our 10. That was the whole list, right?
I got to get out of here, man.
It's so freaking hot in here. Like, it's hard to even think. I mean,
to be fair, this is kind of a side tangent. It does suck that we did all of this and we're leaving it, but I don't know if we could have done this long term. We couldn't have survived
this, yeah. No. Here's just this side tangent. We've talked about how hot the studio is. We did not know when we rented this place, number 1, that there was no air conditioning because it was the winter, and number 2, the windows don't open. Yeah. So we have these studio lights, and it's so hot.
It is. It's
hard to think, and when you have a husky,
I would love to have a temperature thing in here. It's got to be 40. It's got to be like,
it's disgusting.
Mid-Florida summer.
We're prepping for Disney. That's all I can say. Anyways, those are our 10 favorite games that we've played so far this year. We've mentioned it a few times in this video. We're about to go to GaggleCon, Rodney and Christy, which means we are going to be playing some games.
Maybe we'll do a GaggleCon
recap or something. I think that would be a good idea. But that's everything we have for you today. We'd love to know in the comments below, what are some of your favorite games that you've played so far? Obviously, we didn't list all of the games that we've played this year, but it's just not been a huge gaming year for us.
Been busy.
We've been busy. You know how it is.
Life happens.
Life happens. But that is everything we have for you today.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
Water it.
What's that from?
Joe Dirt.
Joe Dirt.
Anyways, if you're interested in buying board games, like any of the many that we mentioned today.
Jamie does this, and then they fall in the cracks. And
yeah, true. You should first start by checking your friendly local gaming store. And for us, that is
Boardroom Game Cafe.
If you like what you see,
please subscribe.
We hope to see you again soon. Now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days.
Nothing lasts forever. Sorry, it can't be perfect. Am I up too tall?
Yeah. I can sense it. I feel like I'm a bionic, like, hunter. Pew! You know what I mean?
Yeah. Totally.
Does it look dumb? Do you hate that I have that up there?
No, I don't care. I don't care.
Soda Pop and Golden are my two favorite.
All right. Distractions.
And we've not played every game.
No,
so
believe
if
it
your
or not.
game isn't on the list, you're fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be okay. I promise. You know, take that type card game for... I don't know what I was going to say there.
4.
Heard your belly.
That was my stomach.
Well, do you want to go or do you want me to go? Because that was me. It is so hot in here.
It's unbearable to film in here. It's so hot. And then you're going to, oh my God, I don't fully remember how this game works.
Do you want to know how I know you don't know what to say?
What?
When you say basically and such.
Basically,